What if I told you that the people who avoid social media might actually be happier, smarter, and even more confident than the rest of us? Today, we're diving into the surprising psychology of people who live outside the social media bubble. First, let's talk about confidence. People who avoid social media tend to build their identity from personal experiences, not from online validation. Ever wondered what it's like to feel confident without a single like? Studies show they compare themselves to others far less. And when that constant comparison disappears, self-worth naturally increases. They also learn to trust their own opinions more, instead of relying on the judgment of strangers hiding behind screens. Next up is mental strength and independence. People who can disconnect comfortably often have stronger emotional regulation. They don't panic when they're alone with their thoughts. They also avoid the dopamine trap, no endless scrolling, no addictive feedback loops. What would you do with an extra 3 hours a day? Think about that. Instead of being glued to a screen, they tend to be more mindful and present in the moment. This means real conversation, real connection, real life. This brings us to privacy and boundaries. Those who stay offline protect their personal boundaries fiercely. They understand that not everyone deserves access to their lives. Many of them prefer deeper, more loyal friendships, valuing quality over quantity. Always. Could hiding your life from the public eye actually make it better? They also avoid digital peer pressure. There's no fear of missing out and no exhausting need to impress people they don't even know. Now, let's look at intelligence and focus. People who aren't on social media often show stronger focus and productivity. It makes sense, right? There are no constant interruptions, no chasing endless distractions. Their brains also handle boredom much better, and boredom is a proven booster for creativity. What if the next world-changing idea comes from someone who is completely offline? They rely more on internal knowledge and deep thinking, not on constant information overload from a newsfeed. Finally, let's discuss happiness and inner peace. These individuals often report lower anxiety and less loneliness, even without thousands of online friends. Their self-esteem grows from real achievements, not from virtual applause. Imagine feeling like you are enough, without anyone telling you that you are. Because their emotional world stays grounded in reality, they tend to handle life's stresses much better. Here is the final insight. People who don to use social media aren't disconnected from the world. In fact, they're deeply connected to themselves. They walk through life without needing to perform, without needing approval, and without needing constant noise. And maybe, just maybe, they've discovered a kind of freedom the rest of us are still searching for. So here's the question. Could you go 1 week without social media? If you enjoy learning how the mind works, tap like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. More psychology truths are coming.